and that's just where it comes out when everything else is gone. That's that comfort.
Well, I got to imagine you're exhausted going through the hoops of interviews and so forth, but it's made a difference. People are hearing what you have to say, and you have very important things to say. You've been through hell, and you've come through it, and that is people want to see people who get through hell and so forth because they look at their own lives, and what you're saying is, for most of us, I think.
Welcome to Bulldog Baseball on AM 990 and 93.7 FM KSVP and online worldwide at ksvptv.com. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at ksvptv.com are presented by Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, KFC of Artesia, ENMU Portales and ENMU Roswell, Navajo Refining and HF Sinclair, Kane Electric Supply, Guy Chevy, Castle Rentals, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Frost Mortgage, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Ford Sales, J.S. Ward, Saundie Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia General Hospital, TMJ, Edge Safety, Western Bank, and George Gandy Insurance. Now, let's play ball.
Holy guacamole! The best guacamole in the Pecos Valley is at La Fonda Restaurant in Artesia. Holy guacamole! Everything is coming in fresh by the truckload. Avocados, green chilies, jalapenos, tomatoes, and onions. The makings of our signature salsa, golden fried chili rellenos, and of course our guacamole. Holy guacamole, what are you waiting for? La Fonda Restaurant, 210 West Main in Artesia, with plenty of parking off Highway 285. Holy guacamole.
H&R Block of Artesia is proud to be a member of the community and a sponsor of Artesia Bulldog Sports. At H&R Block, tax time is all the time. They offer year-round assistance for personal or business needs. From simple tax questions to bookkeeping, payroll services, and more. You can trust the team at H&R Block to be there when you need the most. Stop by 502 West Texas Suite A in Artesia or call 746-3456 to schedule an appointment. H&R Block, proud to support Bulldog Sports. Se habla Espanol.
The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center is now open from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 2 to 4 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday. Located in the historic Ward Morehouse, the Artesia Museum and Art Center offers information on local and area history. The art annex next door features rotating exhibits such as local art shows and temporary in-house displays. For event schedule and upcoming social exhibits, visit their website, artesianm.gov/museum, or call 575-748-2390. The Artesia Historical Museum and Art Center, 505 Richardson in downtown Artesia.
Let First American Bank be your business resource. Our team is a group of highly specialized professionals that take a consultative approach to understand how your business runs to help you maximize efficiencies, minimize costs, and help you make money. We proactively introduce the newest products, technology, fraud protection, online tools, and more. Because as your trusted business partner, when you succeed, we do too. Find out how we can get it done for you. First American Bank, local first since 1903. Member FDIC.
This country can sure be windy in the springtime, and we all know the best thing about wind is when it stops. Well, your friends at Roswell Ford can't do anything about the wind, but we can sure help you find the right car or truck. Roswell Ford has the biggest selection of nice pre-owned vehicles in southeastern New Mexico. Each one carefully inspected and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. We also have brand new Fords arriving almost every day, so you'll want to check with us frequently to be sure you don't miss something. And when your vehicle needs service, remember that Roswell Ford offers free pickup and delivery, so you don't have to get out in the wind. Where the Roswell Ford mobile service van can come to you and take care of most routine maintenance at your house or where you work. So whether you're shopping for a new vehicle or taking care of the one you have, you can't do better than Roswell Ford, the tailgate nation, at the corner of 9th and Main. Come see us, but remember to hang on to your hat and don't let that car door get away from you.
Hello, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here with Coach Ortiz of the Artesia Bulldogs baseball team. And, Coach, you guys, early season here, but it feels like you've been playing a lot because you have. You've gotten into round robin, and then this last weekend over in Hobbs, you were at the round robin, and then, or I don't know if it was the round robin. Anyway, this last weekend you had a tournament in Carlsbad. Talk about that. You guys, I think, came out of there 2-1.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we opened up with Del Valle from El Paso, and you know they were already on their 11th game, so we knew it was going to be a challenge for us with us just started our 4th game. And so had a really good pitching performance by David Molina, and we got enough runs to win that game. Went into some extra innings, and Dylan Fisher came in and pitched really well for us. And so we ended up winning that game, and then came out Friday and played Cibola, which is a 5A school here in Albuquerque, or from Albuquerque. And Jack Byers pitched really well for us. Only gave up 1 run in 7 innings, and then we ended up tying it, going to extra innings, and then we brought Dylan Fisher back in, and they squeezed a couple runs out, and then we scored 1 and came up 1 run short, so lost to them. And then we were in the 3rd place game on Saturday and played at El Paso school, El Paso Academy West, I think their name is, and those El Paso schools, they're going to be good, and so we ended up taking them to extra innings and winning in the bottom, or we scored in the top of the 9th and held them. Nia Estrada right off a basketball came out and shut them down on the bottom of the 9th, and we won that game. So ended up with 3rd place. We're trying to get some games under our belt, trying to get some wins, and so it felt good to come out of that tournament 2-1 and excited about our home tournament.
Well, that's what you got coming up this week, and so you're going to have 3 home games. Your tournament is going to be here. Go ahead and talk to fans about the tournament.
Yeah, really excited about our tournament. We're going to have some quality teams coming with Carlsbad, Goddard, Deming's coming this year, Mayamira, Los Alamos, Moriarty, and Lovington. So it's going to be a really good tournament. A couple changes that we have for that tournament. We're going to play every late game. No matter what, win or lose, we're going to play at 7 o'clock Thursday and Friday. And then Saturday, we switched it up a little bit. We're going to use the JV field. And so we're going to have 2 games going on at 10 o'clock and 2 games going on at 1 o'clock, and we'll play the 1 o'clock no matter what. And so, just a chance to get our fans out here to watch us. And so we're going to play those late games so we get more people here and be able to see us play. And so we're really excited about it.
Well, Coach, so far so good. I know you're not undefeated, so you're not where you necessarily would love to be. But on the other hand, it's early in the season. You've got a big squad. You talked about that last week. You got a lot of kids out playing baseball as usual, and so I know you guys are evaluating as you go. Bulldog fans, this week here at the ballpark, come on out. The Bulldogs play 7 o'clock Thursday night, and then 7 o'clock Friday night, 1 o'clock Friday afternoon. Hope to see you at the ballpark.
Believe it or not, your home insurance company isn't evil. Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing here. A lot of roofers make your insurance company out to be your enemy. They'll talk about fighting and battling your insurance to get you the claim you deserve. But honestly, your insurance company is a group of people just like you and me. That's why we don't treat your roof insurance claim like we're going to war. We treat it like a court case. We provide your insurance company every piece of evidence needed to get you the highest possible claim. We submit photos, videos, detailed documents, and line-by-line estimates. And guess what? Our non-combat approach works. On 92% of roof insurance claims, we get the highest amount the first time. And the rare times we don't, well then, that's when we go to bat for you. Call today for your 20% off coupon for our spring roof and gutter maintenance service. 575-755-ROOF or visit TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Attention high school students, would you like more information on the safest university in New Mexico? Then RSVP today to our Eastern New Mexico University Open House Preview Day, Saturday, March 25th. At ENMU Open House, you'll have a chance to win great scholarships and prizes. Get more information about admissions, meet with the ENMU faculty, find out more about potential majors, and get a specialized campus tour. Sign up today at enmu.edu/open house. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Hello, this is Andrew David, Market President for First National Bank Artesia, inviting you to come and bank with us. We offer a full range of financial products that create possibilities in the lives we touch, and in this community we're proud to serve. Our friendly staff understands the importance of every financial transaction, whether you want to open a checking account or a personal loan, or finance your business or commercial property, or want to apply for a home loan. We're here to help. First National Bank Artesia, we're big enough to serve, small enough to care, and proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Call First National Bank in Artesia, 575-746-4794. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Whether on the field or buying or selling your home, a winning team makes all the difference. Let Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway in Artesia help you score big. They can help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, they have years of experience and can get your home sold quickly and professionally. Hit it out of the park. Call and schedule your meeting today, 575-616-2430, or stop by the office at 408 South 1st in the building with the Bulldog mural. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Lands Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog softball.
My name is Robert Rodriguez. I'm number 5. I'm a senior. I'm a second baseman. My parents are Robert and Lisa Rodriguez. I'm also involved in football. I love being a Bulldog because the family we have and the traditions that we follow.
My name is Devin Fierro. I'm number 6. I am a senior. I play shortstop and second base. My mom is Melanie Bejarano. I'm also involved in football and National Honor Society. I love being a Bulldog because of the new friendships that I make.
My name is Josiah Rodriguez. I'm number 7. I'm a junior. I am an outfielder. My parents are Nini and Sheila Rodriguez. I'm also involved in football, and I love being a Bulldog because I get to share the experience with my father.
With the Tate Branch Auto Group. It's March Markdown Madness here at Tate Branch, and we are going to be shooting for savings all month long.
This month only, when you buy a used car, you can shoot your way into instant savings. $100, $200, $300. What savings will you shoot?
That's a foul. We're shooting for $500, $750, and $1,000 discounts. All you have to do is come in, give it a shot, and win your way into a slam dunk deal.
And don't forget, we're still doing our double your tax return up to $1,500. What better time to come join the winner's circle here at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, or Roswell to shoot your way into instant savings.
To view our entire used car inventory, all you have to do is go to www.tatebranch.com and view our entire selection. That's www.tatebranch.com.
Shoot up to $1,000 in savings here at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, and Roswell. Bam! Nothing but net.
All right, let's get out the old grocery list here. Let's see, eggs, milk, bread, insurance. I want to shop for insurance.
Fortunately, you don't have to. George Gandy Insurance is here for you. Shopping and comparing rates from different insurance carriers to save you money, time, and hassle. Visit a George Gandy Insurance location near you today.
We keep you covered. George Gandy Insurance.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn. It's important to know local folks you can trust. People who'll be there for you when you need it most. Cisco Equipment in Artesia, serving southeast New Mexico since 1978 and new locations throughout Texas, is the leader in equipment rentals, sales, and service. Whether it's an excavator, backhoe, or wheel loader for the pipeline, or a reach fork or man lift for the construction site, Cisco Equipment has the dirt and aerial equipment to get the job done. Call the team at Cisco Equipment today, 748-1314, serving all of southeast New Mexico and throughout Texas.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has been committed to the markets we have operations, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We are proud of this community, and we work hard to be a good citizen and support our local economy, our local schools, and our local families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is excited about bringing the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Good luck, Bulldogs, and safe travels in the 2022 season. Play hard with Bulldog Pride from Spur Energy Partners.
Good evening, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVPTV.com. We're also on KSVP Radio, AM 990, FM 93.7. And if you were tuned in, you heard the national anthem being played there as we're getting the fourth and final game of the day underway here at the 2023 Artesia baseball tournament here at Brainerd Park, home of our Artesia Bulldogs. Artesia Bulldogs hosting the Deming Wildcats here in the first game for both of these teams here in the tournament. Artesia the home team and Deming the visiting team, of course. And starting for the Bulldogs out in left field, number 1, Julian Rodriguez. Center field, number 8, Jesse Armendariz. Over in right field, number 21, Seth Morris. The infield consists of number 12, Jack Byers at third. Number 2, Nye Estrada at short. Number 20, Diego Zamora playing second base. And number 19, Caden Joy over at first base. Frankie Galindo is the catcher. And on the hill today, the lefty, Davian Molina, wearing number 18. And Frankie wore 17 on his jersey. The Bulldogs, if you're watching on the radio, wearing their home whites, long pants, orange piping down the pants, orange letters. They've all got on orange sleeves underneath their white jerseys. I say all of them. Looks like one's got white under his white. That's our shortstop, Nye Estrada. For the Deming Wildcats, leading off will be the right fielder, number 7, Caleb Mendoza. Batting seconds, the shortstop, number 34, Vincent Chavez. The second baseman, number 6, Daniel Mosier, is batting in the 3-hole. And batting cleanup, number 14, Andy Ramirez, is DHing. Their first baseman, number 3, Jared Almanza, is batting 5th. Batting 6th is number 16, Ezekiel Sanchez, the catcher. Left fielder wearing number 10 is batting 7th. That's Jaden Carbajal. Number 8, the third baseman, Jose Duran, is batting 8th. And batting in the 9-hole, number 4, Andrew Villegas, and he is playing center field for the Deming Wildcats. All right, so Davian has gone through his pitches, and coming to the plate to lead things off is left-handed batter, number 7, Caleb Mendoza, for the Deming Wildcats. Everybody's bundled up here at the ballpark. It's a cool evening, wind still blowing. Not as hard as it was earlier in the day, but still blowing, and been kind of an overcast day, partially overcast, but lights are on here at the ballpark. First pitch, a little bit high, a little bit outside, ball 1. Girls are playing across the street at the MAC, and Gene just sent me some, thank you, Gene, 54 degrees outside. Pitch number 2, called ball 2, just a little bit wide, maybe a little bit high. So current temperature 54 and windy, 17 miles per hour with gusts up to 28 miles per hour. So still pretty windy. I think it was a little bit more earlier. That pitch is high and away for ball 3. So 3 straight to the left-hander, Caleb Mendoza, facing the left-hander for the Bulldogs, Davian Molina. Bulldogs playing pretty much straight away and fairly shallow in the outfield. Here's the pitch. Called strike one. Caught the outside edge. So the count goes 3-1. Again on deck is number 34, Vincent Chavez. Swing and a miss. Strike two to Mendoza. And in the hole is number 6, Daniel Mosier, the second baseman for Deming. Full count. Got him to chase one. Strike three, and the first strikeout of the game for Davian Molina. And that'll bring up number 34, Vincent Chavez. Vincent batting from the right side. The Wildcats, by the way, wearing white pants, long pants with burgundy. Most of their shirt is burgundy. They got some blue on it as well. Their sleeves and the front top half is blue. Their color is burgundy and blue. Swung on. It's a fly ball out to deep left center field. Chasing it and catching it is left fielder Julian Rodriguez. Man, he had to run a country mile, and he tracked that thing down and made a fantastic play out in deep left center field for out number 2. That wind, the wind's blowing out here at the ballpark, so the Bulldog defense over on the center field and left field playing pretty shallow, but getting to it out there for out number 2 on the first pitch was Julian Rodriguez. First pitch to the third batter, number 6, Daniel Mosier. The second baseman is called strike one. Davian with the pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-1 now the count. Artesia played in Carlsbad last week, went 2-1, played in the third place game and got that win over El Paso Leadership. That curveball misses in and maybe a little high, ball 2. El Paso Leadership Academy went into extra innings, played, if I remember right, played 9 innings and got third place in the Carlsbad tournament. There's a swing and a pop fly off to the right side over there near the batting pin into the pitcher's cage for a foul ball strike. 2-2 the count with 2 outs. Molina's looking into his catcher Galindo. Here's the pitch. Did not get him to chase. Good pitch, but a good job holding off by Daniel Mosier. It was high and away. Tried to get him to chase one. Full count now, 2 outs. Molina, the pitch. Fly ball to right field. Going to have to hurry to get there and not going to. Down the line, that's going to be extra bases. It's going to go into the corner. Chasing it out there is Morris. He's going to turn and go to third base. That's going to be a stand-up triple. So the first hit of the ball game is out into right field. And again, our outfielder's playing pretty shallow, and that's a second deep shot. Seth, no way he could get to that one. He gave everything he had, but couldn't get out there. And so that's a triple, the first hit of the ball game. And that brings the number 4 hitter in the lineup, number 14, Andy Ramirez, to the plate. He's the DH for the Deming Wildcats. Molina set and to the plate. Called strike one. On the upper end of the strike zone. Looked like it's right down the middle. Ramirez ready to go. Molina pitches from the stretch regardless if there's runners on or not. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul down the left side for strike number 2. Took something off of that one. He was way out in front. He did get the meat of the bat on it, though. Hit it hard, just stroked it foul. So the count now 0-2, and the pitch. Got him to chase. Good fastball. And that is strikeout and the end of the inning. So the Deming Wildcats do get a hit, but no runs, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We're going to take a timeout here on.
If you need a Kubota that works and plays hard, stop looking. You'll find everything you need at Amigo Machinery. When it comes to tough Kubota tractors, mowers, construction equipment, and utility vehicles, all with low-rate financing, Amigo Machinery is your one-stop shop. We are passionately committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products, most innovative solutions, and services delivered with integrity and professionalism. Stop by Amigo Machinery in Roswell or see us online at amigo-machinery.com.
Factory.com.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, are here for all of your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
All right, we're getting ready to start the top of the first inning. Our team Bulldogs, my mind's been working backwards all day. We're getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning. Bulldogs coming to bat defensively for the Wildcats. And I'm looking at this one name here, and it's throwing me for a loop. I'm going to look it up. Defensively for the Wildcats, Jaden Carbajal, number 10, out and left. Andrew Villegas, number 4, in center field. Number 7 is Caleb Mendoza. He's in left. Jose Duran is number 8. He's playing third base. Vincent Chavez is number 34, playing shortstop. Number 6 is Daniel Mosier, playing second. Jared Almanza is number 3, playing first. Ezekiel Sanchez is behind the plate. Where's number 16? And Luis Leanos is the pitcher. All right, so coming to the plate for the Bulldogs, leading off is second baseman, number 20, Diego Zamora. As Leanos looking in, now goes into the windup. His catcher is Sanchez. Here's the pitch. Pop fly out to center field, shallow. That looks like it's going to fall. Nope. Oh, and it does go off the glove, so I'm going to let the official tell me what he ruling that.
Designated hitter, Ethan Ramirez.
He had to run a long ways, but went off of his glove, so going to call that a error out there. Shallow center field, going all the way to second base. Running hard is the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs, Zamora. All right, so the Bulldogs have their first runner on the bag, and he's at second base. And now we've got something going on out in right center field. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe the glove broke. Looks like they're taking a new glove out there. That ball he came up, made a hard charge, got to it in time, but the ball then flipped out of there, and so must have went through his glove. So everybody's going to get back reset. And as I said, number 9, the DH, Ethan Ramirez, will come to the plate, batting from the right side. Leanos looking in, says yes to his catcher, Sanchez. He sets up on the outside edge of the plate. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high, ball 1. On deck for the Bulldogs is the pitcher, number 18, Davian Molina. And in the hole, the third baseman, number 12, Jack Byers. 0-0. We're in the bottom of the first inning here at the ballpark. Runners off and running. That was a hit and run. It's going to be a chopper foul at the third baseman, but foul for a foul ball, strike 1. So some water was off and running, and definitely hit and run. Ramirez took a good cut, was out in front of it. And so now the count 1-1. Leanos looking in. His catcher, Sanchez, again setting up on that outer edge. Going to spin and toss it back to the second baseman, Mosier, but back easily was Diego, as he wasn't very far off the bag. Good crowd here at the ballpark. And as it continues to develop, people still coming in. Here's the pitch. Good curveball. It's a grounder to the shortstop. He's going to go to first base in time. And that is out number 1 on the ground out. The runner will stay there at second base. So 6-3 the put out. And that brings to the plate the pitcher, Davian Molina. He'll step in on the left side. First time to see Leaños. They're in the middle of the first, no score over at the MAC. Lady Bulldogs coming to bat. They're also playing Deming tonight. Robbie Blue on the call over there, my broadcast partner. 1-0 the count to Davian. Here's the pitch. Called, strike 1. Caught the outside corner to the lefty. Don't know if I've ever said it, but Luis Leaños is a right-handed thrower on the hill for the Deming Wildcats. Samora with a good lead. He's going to step off. Does Leaños. Doesn't throw it, but steps off. All right, Davian ready to go. 1-1 the count with 1 out. He's got a runner down at second. Swing. It's a hard ground ball to the second baseman. He bobbles it, picks it up, and he does get it there in time for out number 2. 4-3 the put out. And that'll bring Jack Byers to the plate, one of our freshmen, batting from the right side. And he's got a runner 90 feet away. If he can find a hole somewhere, he'll have an RBI right here in the first lead of the ball game, but got to find that. Leaños comes set now to the plate. Curveball misses away. Good job there by Sanchez behind the plate. Shifted to the right side, blocked the ball, kept it out in front of him. So the runner stayed right where he's at, down at third base. Again, that's Diego Zamora, who led off the inning with a pop fly out to short center field and ended up on second base. Center fielder came on hard. The ball hit him in the glove, but bounced out. Called strike 1. 1-1 now the count to Jack. On deck is the left fielder, number 1, Julian Rodriguez, and in the hole, the shortstop, number 2, Nye Estrada for the Bulldogs. Leaños steps off, didn't like something. Back ready to go. Long look in, you bet. Al's fixing to give us some Chuck Norris jokes. Misses down for ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Leaños comes set. Zamora gets a lead over third. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit off the end of the bat out into center field. Coming on, it's going to fall. Boy, it fooled him. It fooled me, too. I thought it was deeper than that. So the base hit for Jack and an RBI. Hit it out the shallow center field. I could tell it went off the very end of his bat, so he didn't get it all. It was high, and it looked like it was going to go deep. It kind of fooled the center fielder. He came in and caught it off the bounce, so Jack now stands at first base and coming to the plate, right-hander, left fielder, number 1, Julian Rodriguez. Waiting over and then on deck circles, the shortstop, number 2, Nye Estrada, and in the hole is the center fielder, number 8, Jesse Amenderas for the Bulldogs. They now lead 1-0, 2 outs. Just a little bit high, ball 1 to Julian. Villegas out there in center has moved in a little bit. He's had to come in hard on a couple of balls, so he's moved in. And actually all 3 outfielders playing fairly shallow. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's a base hit into right field. Good shot there. Second pitch Julian sees. He strokes it over to right field with a line drive shot. So now 2 runners on. First and second, and to the plate, the catcher. Guard on the basketball team and quarterback on the football team. And a lot of these guys playing multiple sports, as Nye does. Here's the pitch. Curveball misses for ball one. Blessed in Artesia with all these multi-sport athletes, and a lot of the, like I said, probably every one of them play multiple sports. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for Nye for strike one. Good pitch there by Leaños. Runners get their leads. Leaños comes setting out of the plate. Just off the plate for ball two. 2-1 to Nye Estrada. So regardless of the outcome, the Bulldogs will play in the final game of the day tomorrow and Saturday. So they're playing again tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Swing, it's a slow chopper to third base. He'll fire it across, and that's an error on the throw as it pulled the first baseman off. So reaching on the error. Everybody moves over, so we got a bases loaded now. And to the plate comes Jesse Amendadas. He is the center fielder, and he wears number 8 on his jersey as well. And if you know what I mean, he's playing the 8 position and wears number 8. Bases juiced, 1-0 Bulldogs. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Leaños. Took a lot off of that. Couldn't tell if it was a straight change or if it was a slow rolling curveball, but either way, good pitch. 0-1 the count. Come right back with looked like a fastball low for ball one. 1-1. Bulldogs could kind of blow it open a little bit here if they can get a base hit or hit somewhere in a gap. 2 down, 1-1 the count, and bases loaded up with a 1-0 lead. Hits it well into left field. If that stays fair, that's going to be a base clearing ball. Oh, just foul. Just foul down the line. So 1-2 now the count on the long foul ball. And Armendariz will do it all over again, as will Leaños and everybody on the field. They'll all reset. That would have scored all 3 runs and probably would have been a triple, but it goes foul. 1-2 the count, and he looks at ball 2. Good curveball that broke down too soon. 2-2. On deck is Seth Morris, the right fielder, and in the hole the catcher, Frankie Galindo. He is the number 9 hitter in the lineup, is Frankie. 2-2 pitch, curveball, or it looked like it was trying to break. It's a ball, so high. So full count now. Runners will be off and running on the pitch. Everybody will get a head start. Leaños taking his time. Comes set. Now he's going to turn the throw to third base, but back in there easily is Byers. So we'll do it again. And Leaños gets back onto the rubber. Again, looks into his catcher, Sanchez. He'll set up on the outer half. Here's the pitch. Runners running, and that's going to be ball 4. Bulldogs now lead 2-0. And the bases remain loaded. Now coach is going to come out and have a visit with his pitcher. Whole infield's going to meet him. And so Seth Morris, the right fielder, wearing number 21, he'll come to the plate. As the coach walks out and has a talk with his pitcher.
What's going on out here? Well, this is the
I love coming to the ballpark here in Artesia that we get the great stuff over the intercom, over the loudspeakers. It's pretty cool. Al Lopez, longtime announcer for the Bulldogs here at Baseball Park, runs all of that stuff. All right, so the count 0-0 to Seth. His first time through. He's got the bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Better pitch. Strike 1. Again, coming set from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Pop fly to the right side. Looks like he'll get out of play, and it does. Ooh, it almost hit some boys over there. Bunch of young kids over there playing. It fell right behind one of them. Glad it did not hit him. So that's strike 2 on Seth as he'll step back in on the right side, looking to drive one somewhere. Playing real shallow out and right. Well, kind of shallow all the way around. Here's the 0-2. Missed ball 1. Pretty good pitch. I don't know if he was a little low or a little bit inside or a little bit of both. The ball 1 nonetheless. 1-2 the count. Sanchez setting up on that outer half. Here's the pitch. Swing. It's a chopper up the middle. Second baseman will cover it, and he will cover the bag, and that will end the threat. So the ground ball, force out at second base. 2 is the end of the inning, and the Bulldogs get 2 hits, 2 runs. There were 2 errors and 3 runners left on base. Top of the second coming up. Bulldogs lead 2-0.
Comes to your business, Big O Tires knows how important it is to keep your commercial vehicles moving. Why not take your fleet vehicles to the team you trust? Big O Tires has a wide tire selection, offers quality automotive services, and provides priority appointments. With over 60 years experience, our technicians will get your operation back in action quickly.
If you're looking for an honest, trustworthy, dependable auto repair facility, consider Tate Branch Service Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles.
At Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Thank goodness it's spring. If you've just discovered that your current vehicle just isn't quite capable of hauling all your kiddos and gear, we can help. We're offering the most for your trade-in and have SUVs of all sizes to haul that precious cargo. This month, current GMC owners save $1,500 on 2023 GMC Acadia or save up to $1,750 on 2023 Chevy Traverse, Equinox, and Blazer. Let our professional sales team assist you in finding the perfect fit for your family here at Guy Chevrolet Company or at GuyChevy.com.
Offer ends April 3rd, 23. See dealer for loyalty and conquest qualifications. Hard to believe, but this year marks the 50th anniversary of Smile Expressions in Artesia. Smile Expressions began as Dr. William Greenhaw established his practice in 1972. The practice soon grew to employ 10 people, including Dr. Kay Youngren. After Dr. Greenhaw's retirement, Dr. Youngren took over and the practice became Smile Expressions. And Dr. Caitlin Gunn joined Smile.
We're back here. The first 2 pitches have been thrown by David Molina to Jared Almanza. First ball was a ball. The second foul back into the net for strike 1. 1-1 now the count to Almanza. He is the first baseman. Where's number 3? Here's the pitch. A little bit low, ball 2. We have Seth Morris in right, Julian Rodriguez in left, and Jesse Almendarez in center. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice fastball there by Davian. Playing over on first is number 19, Caden Joy. Number 12, Jack Byers on third. Number 2, Nia Estrada at short. And number 20, Diego Zamora at second. 2-2 the pitch. Oh, and falling off the mound was Davian on that pitch. So 3-2 now. Davian looks okay. He just caught his foot or something on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on, chopper to the right side. That will be foul off into the corner down there. So the count remains full. Into 1, no score over at the MAC. The girls from Artesia. Well, now it's into 1, 2-0. So I must have misread. There's ball 4. So Jared Almanza leads things off with a walk.
Now batting the catcher, number 16, Ezekiel Zamora Sanchez.
As coming to the plate now is number 16, Ezekiel Sanchez for the Deming Wildcats. He is their catcher. And he is a runner down at first base with nobody out here in the top of the second inning. He's going to square to try to bunt. He misses the bunt attempt for strike 1. 0-1 now the count as he'll step back in. Almanza getting a pretty short lead over there against Davian Molina, the lefty. Now he stretches it out. He's going to throw over. He's got him caught. Nice play. Joy's going to chase him down. Throw it to Estrada. Estrada goes back to Davian Molina. With his speed, he's going to catch him and tag him out. And that is out number 1. Great move there by the lefty, Davian Molina. And that is out number 1. Caught stealing Jared Almanza. So it's out number 1. Went to that. Done. 1-3-6-1. Here's the pitch. Called ball 1. Thought it was a strike, but I was in front of it. So 1-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. High and tight. Ball 2. Press box funnies. All right. Molina to the plate. Outside. Ball 3. 3-1 now the count. Three-one pitch. Ball 4. Too low. It puts Sanchez down at first base, and it brings to the plate the left fielder, number 10, Jaden Carbajal. And they're going to come in and courtesy run. It's number 12. Coming in for the catcher. So number 12 is Juan Duran. And he will courtesy run for the catcher. And now to the plate is Jaden Carbajal, the left fielder. 1 out here in the inning. We're in the top of the 2nd, live from Brainerd Park, home of the Bulldogs. Here's a pitch inside, ball 1. Laying it back set, getting a lead over at first is Duran, the courtesy runner, now to the plate. Runner's off and running. Throw down is down the first baseline, so in there safely on the steal. And that was ball 2 to the batter to the plate. So going to second on the stolen base is Duran. End of 1, 2-0. Oh, that's our score. No wonder I misread it. Sorry, Gene. It's tied 0-0 over there. Strike call. Nice pitch there from Molina. 2-1 now the count with 1 out and a runner at second base. So Gene's sending us updates, and it's not just coming to us. He's sending them to everybody. It's tied over there. It's 2-0 here. Is that pitch called? Strike 2. Good curveball. Broke into the inside corner to the right-handed batter from the left-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, ball 3. So 3-2 with a runner at second base. On deck is the number 8 hitter in the lineup, third baseman Jose Duran. And then the whole center fielder and number 9 hitter in the lineup, Andrew Villegas. Full count pitch, swung on, pop fly off to the right side, now to play. Gets out into the street over to the right side. 13th Street here in Artesia. So the count remains full, 1 out. We're in the top of the 2nd. Bulldogs lead 2-0, but Deming threatening with a runner in scoring position. Swing and a miss, he got him. Good battle there by the batter. Better for the pitchers, he gets him to strike out. So 2 down now. And the third baseman, number 8, Jose Duran. He may just bat from the left side. He's definitely right-handed thrower. Possibly a switch hitter. Molina taking his time looking into Galindo. He gets the pitch. Looks back at second base. Now he's going to step off as Estrada was starting to sneak in behind the runner. Here's the from the stretch to the set position is Molina. Turns and does not throw. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike one. Nice fastball that swept the corner to the left-handed batter. The pitch, swing and got him. Went off the glove. And the runner's going to come all the way around and score. Galindo couldn't find it. I could hear people hollering where it was at, but he was looking the wrong direction. Molina went all the way in to get it, but not in time, so the pass ball ends up scoring a run from second base. I thought it was a foul ball. Yeah, he swung at it, but it just went off the 0-2. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball one. 1-2 now the count. So the runner comes all the way home on a pass ball. And the score now 2-1. The count 1-2 with 2 outs. That's a swing and a base hit into right field. Coming up hard is Morris. Well, there wasn't anybody on first. So the first, or the base hit by the number 8 hitter, Jose Duran, puts him at first base, and that'll bring, he represents the tying run, and Andrew Villegas now to the plate, the center fielder. And he represents the go-ahead run. And it's now 2-1 here in the top of the second. Bulldogs with the 1-run lead. Galindo goes out and talks to Molina. All right, Molina ready to go. Takes a look at first base. Now to the plate. Low for ball one. On deck is number 7, Caleb Mendoza, the right fielder and leadoff batter. In the hole is a shortstop, number 34, Vincent Chavez. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Pop fly. Estrada fading out into center field, and he will make the play on the pop fly out. Shallow center field, even over to the right side. And the shortstop makes the play. So the Deming Wildcats get 1 hit, 1 run. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. Stay right there. Bottom of the second coming up.
If you're tired of sleep problems like insomnia, snoring, or restless leg syndrome, the Sleep Center at Artesia General Hospital is committed to helping you reclaim a good night's rest. Our Artesia location offers convenience, comfort, and a team of staff with more than 20...
And backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can't make a bad decision shopping at Roswell Ford, home of the Tailgate Nation.
Hi folks, Larry Skane, Service Manager at Roswell Ford. Our mobile service van turns your driveway into a service bay. All work is performed by Ford factory-trained technicians. Call Roswell Ford today to schedule your no-hassle mobile service appointment.
Of innovative technology to ensure that our company is a forerunner in the quest for energy for many years to come. But more importantly, Mac Energy Corporation is committed to being an advocate of the communities around us. We invest in community initiatives that focus on youth, education, and innovative projects that address local issues. To learn more about Mac Energy, our affiliates, and our commitment to our youth and communities, visit us at mec.com.
Every piece of land has a story, written by those who work it. And everyone's story is different. So the question is, how will you tell yours? Behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor, mower, or Gator utility vehicle. Run with us and start telling your story today.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Into the bottom of the second inning, the Bulldogs leading the Deming Wildcats 2-1, and leading off the number 9 hitter in the lineup, catcher number 17, Frankie Galindo, to face Luis Leaños for the first time. Is number 20, Diego Zamora, the second baseman and leadoff batter for the Bulldogs. In the holes, number 9, Ethan Ramirez, the DH. Here's the 1-0. Called strike one, right down the middle. 1-1 now, the count to Frankie. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on, hit well out the right center field. Center fielder Villegas giving chase, and he will... Did he make the play? He did. Okay, I had a hard time. Couldn't tell if he caught it, but he did make a good play out there. So a fly out, line drive out to right center field, and getting on his horse was the center fielder. He goes and tracks that thing down. Made a fantastic play, did Andrew Villegas, and that is out number 1. So that brings us to the plate. Diego Zamora, number 20. He reached on an error his first time up. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit down the line. That's going to be foul. Out in front of it. Foul ball, strike 1. Into the net. Strike 2 on the foul ball. So 0-2 the count here on the first 2 pitches to Zamora. He'll choke up a little bit and cover the plate. Lanios ready to go. His catcher, Sanchez, gets the pitch, sets up on the outside corner. And the pitch. Swung on. It's a slow roller to the second baseman. He'll go toward first. And, just in time. Nice play. 4-3 the put out. Getting down the line fast with Zamora, but he just a little bit, maybe a half a step behind the throw. So 4-3. And that is out number 2, which brings us to number 9, Ethan Ramirez. He is the DH. He batted 0 for 1 here in the ballgame. He grounded out to the shortstop his first time through. As he steps in on the right side. Leaños ready to go. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a chopper down the third baseline, foul for strike 1. On deck is Davian Molina, the pitcher, and in the hole, the third baseman, Jack Byers for Artesia. Here's the 0-1 from Leaños. Up, he stopped, and that's a balk. I think that'll be ball 1 if they do call it a balk. Yep, 1-1. They do call it a balk. Nobody on base to move over, but he does get a ball. So 1-1 to count, 2 outs. Here's the wind and the pitch. A little bit high, ball 2, 2-1. Now to Ramirez. Full weekend of baseball. We're covering Goddard on KSVPTV.com and the Bulldogs on the radio and KSVPTV.com. That pitch called strike 2. So 2-2 now the count to Ramirez. Goddard won big earlier today as they defeated Moriarty 19-1. Little flare off to the right side now to play for foul ball, so the count remains 2-2 with 2 outs. Goddard, in the first game of the day, defeated Lovington by the run rule, 12-2. Carlsbad. And then Goddard defeated Moriarty 19-1, so they play tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. There's a ground ball to the shortstop. He'll catch it on the second hop, tosses it to first base, and that is out, number 3. So the ground out, 6-3 the put out. And the Bulldogs get no hits, no runs, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll be back top of 3rd coming up.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare through the Allied Health Group.
Dine in the Adobe Rose beautiful courtyard with a fire pit centerpiece, bubbling pond, and live music from local artists on those perfect New Mexico evenings. Experience the Adobe Rose located on 13th Street, Artesia.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
All right, we're back here. The first pitch has been thrown to the batter, number 7, Caleb Mendoza. And it was a strike. Swinging strike. And he fouled it to the chest plate, I think, of the umpire for strike 2. So 2 quick strikes here to Mendoza. He's the leadoff batter for the Wildcats, number 7, and he plays out in right field tonight. So on the brackets, I think I've already talked about it, but I was going to talk about them again here. The Bulldogs are playing in the late game regardless, win or lose tonight. Final game of the day. There's a wave, swing, and a miss, strike 3. Coming up to the plate now is Vincent Chavez. He's 0 for 1 with a line drive out.
For the Wildcats, number 34, Vinny Chavez.
So Lovington fell to Carlsbad. Goddard defeated Moriarty. So Goddard, Carlsbad tomorrow at 4. Lovington and Moriarty play in the morning at 10. Miyamara, and I always say it one way or the other. There's a shot past the third baseman on the left side and going to go to second base. The throw, not in time. He goes in sliding in for a double on a shot down the third base side. Tried to backhand it, was Byers, but the ball shot by him quickly. And that'll bring Daniel Mosier to the plate. Where's number 6? He's 1 for 1 with a triple. Miyamara beat Los Alamos 6-5, so they play tomorrow night at 7. Unless the Bulldogs lose, then they'll play tomorrow in the 1 o'clock game. Here's the pitch, high to Mosier for ball 1. Softball after 2, 5-0 Artesia is the update from Mr. Dow. Over the Deming Wildcats over there. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. Pretty far outside. Ball 2, 2-0 now the count. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 1 on a nice curveball. Caught the outside corner. So the girls leading Deming. The Lady Bulldogs leading Deming. Lady Wildcats 5-0. That pitch called strike 2. A sweeping fastball. Going into the inside corner to the right-hander. And here after 2, it was 2-1. We're now in the top of the third. 2-1. That pitch is down and in for ball 3. So full count now to the batter, Daniel Mosier. On deck is the cleanup batter, DH number 14, Andy Ramirez, and at the hole, the first baseman, number 3, Jared Almanza. Molina set. Runner really got far off. He's going to turn. He started running back as soon as he realized that Davian didn't go to the plate, but he got, I don't know, a little over a quarter, probably 30% down the line, and then turned around, hustled back. Did the runner, Chavez. All right, Molina again getting set. Estrada sneaking in now to the plate. Full count pitch. That's going to be hit out into shallow right center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. Morris comes on. He's going to turn and throw, but it's going to be a run batted in. And that ties the ball game up 2-2 on the nice hit out into right field. So with with 1 out, coming to the plate will be Andy Ramirez, the number 4 hitter in the lineup. He is 0 for 1, struck out swinging his first time through. Now Coach Ortiz will come out of the dugout, calls timeout. Going to trot out there and talk to Davian. Two to two our score. Tomorrow afternoon we'll have Goddard Carlsbad here on KSVPTV.com at 4 o'clock. And then the Bulldogs, depending on the outcome tonight, will either be facing Mimira or Los Alamos at 7. And we'll have that right here on KSVPTV.com as well as KSVP Radio AM 990 and FM 93.7. We're also out there on YouTube and Facebook, KSVP Radio pages. Got a lot of places you can tune in and watch the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. All right, so the new batter, Andy Ramirez, steps in. First pitch, high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Molina set. Going to throw over to first base, not in time. Two to two our score. If you're just joining us, we're in the top of the third. Deming tied it up here in this inning, half of the inning. Did not chase, but called strike 1. So 1-1 now the count. Caught the upper end of the strike zone with the fastball. And the pitch. Curveball, chopper down the line. Byers covers it up. He'll fire it across, and that is an out. Fielder's choice. And that is out number 2. And I always look for fielder's choice on my... I don't see it, so I'm just going to do what it is, which is a ground out. 5-3. Will come to the plate is Jared Armanza. With 2 down, here's the first pitch, high, ball 1. Runner at second base is Daniel Mosier. 2 outs. He represents the go-ahead run here in the top of the third inning. Almanza walked his first time through, and he'll look at called strike 1. So 1-1 now the count to Jared Almanza. On deck is the catcher, number 16, Ezekiel Sanchez, and in the hole, left fielder, number 10, Jaden Carbajal. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside. Ball 2, 2-1 now to Almanza. Defense for the Bulldogs, Rodriguez, Armendariz, Morris from left to right. Byers, Estrada, Zamora, and Joy from third to first. Galindo catching Molina. 2-1, pitch, swing and a miss. Got him to chase a curveball. He tried to wait on it, got out in front of it a little bit. Good pitch, strike 2 on the swing. So 2-2 now the count. A lot of 2s up on the board. There's strike 3. That'll end the thread. Strikeout swinging. But the Deming Wildcats do some damage. They get 2 hits, 1 run. There were no errors and 1 runner left on base. 2-2 as we head into the bottom of the third inning.
Hello, Artesia. Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. After nearly 10 years, we are bringing back the famous Double Down sandwich. We in Artesia are known for being the city of champions. Well, this sandwich is the champ of all sandwiches. It is a massive sandwich that combines not 1, but 2 of our extra crispy hand-breaded fillets, cheese, crispy bacon, and your choice of mayo or spicy mayo. There is no bread. Can you say gains? Come down and try one today. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local Artesia KFC Taco Bell.
Available for a limited time at KFC Artesia.
Artesia High School Bulldogs Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs. difference.
Whether on the field or buying or selling your home, a winning team makes all the difference. Let Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway in Artesia help you score big. They can help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, they have years of experience and can get your home sold quickly and professionally. Hit it out of the park. Call and schedule your meeting today, 575-616-2430, or stop by the office at 408 South 1st in the building with the Bulldog mural. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Lands Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog softball.
All right, we're back here. Davian Molina will lead things off on the left side. Davian 0 for 1, grounded out his first time up. 4-3 was out. Here's the pitch. Just missed away for ball 1. On deck is the number 4 hitter for the Bulldogs, Jack Byers, and in the hole, Julian Rodriguez. Jack playing third base, Julian out in left field. The pitcher, Leaños, into his motion. Here's the pitch, high, ball 2. Trying to convince Al Lopez up here to say some more Chuck Norris jokes. He's given one so far. Here's the 2-0. Swung on, that's it well to center field, back. And making the play is the center fielder, Andrew Vallegos, as he goes almost into the wall. Deep shot, but a fly out nonetheless. Great hit, but a better job catching that ball out in center field for out number 1 here in the inning. That'll bring Jack Byers to the plate, the number 4 hitter in the lineup. He is 1 for 1 with a single up the middle. Leaños ready to go. His catcher sets up on that outside corner. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Missed. Ball 1. Middle of the third, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs 5, the Lady Wildcats. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1, 1-1. 1, so 5-1 over at the MAC. The Lady Bulldogs leading the Lady Wildcats. 2-2 here at Brainerd Park. Artesia and Deming all knotted up here in the bottom of the third. Byers looks at ball 2. 2-1 now the count. On deck is number 1, the left fielder, Julian Rodriguez. Here's the 2-1. High and in for ball 3. So 3-1 now to Jack. And Nia Estrada, the shortstop, he is in the hole for Artesia as they look to get these runs back. 2-2 is our score. Winding the pitch from Leaños is low and away. Ball 4. So Byers now stands at first base, and that brings Julian Rodriguez to the plate. He also 1 for 1. He had a base hit out into right field, and now we got the coach coming out of the dugout for Deming, talking to his pitcher. Infield comes in. The coach is very adamant. I was going to say a while ago, when he talks, he's giving a lot of motion. Emotional, it looks like from up here. No change. I was watching the coach. He was looking up here when we had the stuff running on the speakers. The coach, he was walking up. He stared up here. He's laughing too. He thought it was funny. Had some stuff playing on the speakers a bit. All right, 2-2. Byers down at first base. Rodriguez at the plate. Leaños takes a long look over to first. Now comes set to the plate. Runners off and running. Swing and a miss. Throw down. Not in time. Jack dives in there, head first. So still second base was 1 out, puts him in a scoring position. Swinging strike is strike 1. And Byers steals that bag. 2-2, tied up. We're in the bottom of the third inning. On deck is Nia Estrada, and Jesse Armendariz waits in the hole for the Bulldogs. Byers gets a big lead back there. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 1, 1-1 now the count. Leaños again once in the stretch. He comes set, takes a peek back. His second baseman, Mosier, playing in tight. Here's a swing. It's a deep drive out the left field. That's got a chance. It's going to get one bounce into the wall, scoring easily from second base, going into second for the stand-up double is Rodriguez. So that big hit drives it out the left field for the double and the RBI.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 2, Nye Estrada.
Julian standing at second base, and coming on is Nye Estrada, shortstop for the Bulldogs. He'll step in on the right side. He's 0 for 1, but he did reach on because there was an error. So the Bulldogs get a run back. They now lead 3-2 with one out here in the bottom of the third inning. Nye steps in on the right side. Turn around, throw back to second base, not in time. And Rodriguez had a pretty big lead. He dove in head first, got his hand in there. Not even a tag put down. Rodriguez again getting a good lead down there at second base. Lanios is going to come to the plate. Swing, it's a chopper down the third baseline. Foul for strike one. Jesse Armendariz waiting on deck, and Seth Morris, the right fielder, in the hole for Artesia. Julian down at second base. Daniel Moser's playing right in on the bag. The second baseman for the pickoff move if Daniels decides to throw it back there again. Here's the pitch. Swung up the middle. That's going to be a base hit up the middle. And let's see if he brings him. He is going to bring him. Coming home, there's going to be a play at the plate. And it goes through the catcher's glove. Safe. And moving over to second on the throw is Nye Estrada. So the single and the RBI right up the middle. Coming all the way home. And going to second was Julian Rodriguez. And going to second on the throw. Getting into scoring position, Nye Estrada. The Bulldogs have doubled them up again. They were 2-0 now, and then got tied 2-2. They're back up by 2, 4-2. One out. Armendariz at the plate. The pitcher, Lanios, steps off, turns around, and runs Estrada back to the bag at second. 0 for 0. Swing and a miss for Jesse. He walked his first time up. That's why I said 0 for 0. 0-1 now the count. On deck is number 21, the right fielder, Seth Morris. And in the hole, the catcher, number 17, Frankie Galindo. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That's going to be a base hit out the left field. An easy RBI. And looking to go to second. He's still going. He's going to get in there safely with a slide-in double. Nice hit by Jesse Armendariz and an RBI double. So that'll bring number 21, Seth Morris, to the plate. We're going to have a change on the pitcher's mound. And let's see here. I'm going to look at it while they go out. We'll go ahead and run a break here. You're listening to KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Stay right there. It is 5-2 Bulldogs here in the bottom of the third. New pitcher when we come back.
Incredible Printing is open for business. Located across the street from the Derek Floor statue in Artesia, Incredible Printing is Artesia's only local printer. Incredible Printing makes your business that high-flying brochure needed to advertise those new services or products. Incredible Printing also specializes
If you're looking for an honest, trustworthy, dependable auto repair facility, consider Tate Branch Service Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles. At Tate Branch Service Center, we pride ourselves on being professional, reliable, and affordable. Our technicians have years of experience working on all types of vehicles. Whether your car needs brakes, transmission, tires, or just routine maintenance, we can do it all. Tate Branch has service locations in Hobbs, Carlsbad, and Artesia. Visit us in store or online to schedule your appointment today.
TateBranch.com. It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111. Devon Energy is proud to support Artesia High School athletic programs. By partnering with Artesia, we're making an investment in the long-term future of our community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership, skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From our team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Bulldogs from Devon Energy.
All right, we do have a new pitcher. It's number 4, Andrew Villegas, right-hander. And he just took what I think was his last warm-up hit. And we were trying to make sure and decide. I don't think there was any other changes. So Villegas comes off the bench out of the dugout and replaces Leños. All right, so Seth Morris will be coming to the plate here, the right-handed batter. He grounded out his first time, so he's 0 for 1 here, and he'll be the first Bulldog to face Andrew Villegas, the new pitcher for the Wildcats. Runner down at second base is Jesse Armendariz, who just got that double and RBI. The Bulldogs lead 5-2 here over the Wildcats. Here's the pitch, right down the middle. Oh, they called the balk. So the balk moves the runner to third base. Ball 1 to Seth. So 1-0 the count, 1 out. And the Bulldogs have a runner down 90 feet away as Morris getting his signals from Coach Ortiz. Villegas comes set. Now he'll step off. So I didn't like something. The whole infield's going to go talk to him. Mound conference on the mound. Now they'll break. Every time I giggle, I just want everybody out there to know it's either something here in the press box or something over the loudspeakers. Here's the pitch, going to try to get the bunt down. He does. Good job by Seth Morris. He squeezed him in. That was a tough pitch to get the bunt down. He gets it down out in front of the plate. That's an RBI for Seth on the sacrifice bunt. It was a 2-3 putout, but coming in safely at home was the runner, and the Bulldogs go up by 4, 6-4, and that'll bring Frankie Galindo to the plate. He had a deep shot out to right center field and was caught, was chased down out there. Here's the pitch. And now that I'm looking at this, I think Villegas was out in center field. I thought he came in, but I think he went in and got a different glove. He was out in center field. There's a foul ball for Frankie. So 1-1 now the count. So Villegas came in from center field to pitch, and I think probably out in center field now is the pitcher. Leños. Well, actually, I'm not sure about that because he was being DH'd for. Can you look? All right, so the count 1-1. Here's the pitch. Just missed outside, ball 2. Yeah, the center fielder is a left-hander, so it's not Leños. Not sure who it is. Villegas came in to pitch from center. There's a swing and a pop fly off to the right side out of play for a foul ball, strike 2. 2-2 now the count with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Bulldogs lead by 4. 6-2, the top of the order. Number 20, Diego Zamora on deck. Ethan Ramirez, the DH, in the hole. 2 outs. Bases have been cleared on that Seth Morris perfect sacrifice bunt. Here's the pitch. High and tight, ball 2. Actually, ball 3, 3-2, so full count now to Frankie. The new pitcher, Villegas, pitching from the stretch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball. Staying alive is Galindo. I've got the yawns this evening. Sorry about that. Here's the full count. Swing and a hard ground ball foul off to the left side. So again, staying fair. I mean, staying full. Full count. 2 outs. Bottom of the third. 6-2 Artesia. And Villegas has a real short step. His stretch is not very stretched. Here's the pitch. Curveball high. Ball 4. So a 2-out walk puts Galindo down at first base, and that brings us back to the top of the order. Diego Zamora. Diego 0 for 2, but he reached on his first one on an error. He grounded out his second time through. On deck is the number 2 hitter, DH number 9, Ethan Ramirez, and in the hole, the pitcher, number 18, Davian Molina. Pretty good lead over there for Galindo. He's got wheels. You may see him take off. Gonna turn, not throw it over. Oh, they're going to call a balk. He flipped around and he didn't throw it, so that's a balk. He did not step off. So moving into scoring position is Galindo, and that is ball 1 to Diego. 1-0 the count. Getting a big lead down in second is Frankie. Second baseman Mosier cheating in there. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the outside half of the plate. 1-1 now the count. Two down. And here's the 1-1. Swing. It's a ground ball to shortstop. He will field it. Gonna have to hurry, and he is safe on the throw. So the error on the high throw moves the runner to third base. And E6 the play. So runners on the corners. Ethan Ramirez will step in. He's 0 for 2 with a pair of groundouts. And now we're going to have the catcher go out and call the play here with Zamora, who's also fast. Galindo and Zamora. We had a lot of speed up and down the lineup for the Bulldogs. So we'll see if they try to throw him out. My guess is he may be off and running. Yeah, he is, and that pitch is going to miss. They are going to throw it right back to the pitcher. So ball 1, moving down to second base is Zamora on the defense indifference. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Bulldogs lead 6-2. We're in the bottom of the third inning with 2 outs. At the plate is Ethan Ramirez. He looks at the ball down and in for ball 2. 2-0. Now the count to Ramirez. On deck is the pitcher, number 18, Davian Molina, and in the hole, the third baseman, number 12, Jack Byers for Artesia. The pitch called, strike 1, caught the outside edge. So 2-1 to Ramirez. Good crowd here on this blustery Thursday night. Here's the pitch. Swing and foul ball back towards us. Hits the net for strike 2. 2-2 now the count. Big is set to the plate. Swung on, flare off to the right side and out of play for a foul ball strike. Count remains 2-2, or as the PA said, strike 7. 2-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. So another foul ball. Staying alive is Ramirez. Molina trots in and gets that ball right behind the ump and hands it to him, or tosses it to him. From the on-deck circle, Damien comes over. So 2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he got him that time. The base is open, so he'll have to throw down, but that is a strikeout throw out on the drop third strike. 2, 3. That ends the inning. The Artesia Bulldogs, oh boy, they do some damage. 3 hits, 4 runs, 1 error, and 2 left on base. Going into the top of the fourth, 6-2 Artesia.
Hello, folks. Martin here from PRMI. That's right, Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated. I've been waiting a while to reveal the great news that we've taken our parent company name and things are only getting better for Southern
If you're
Mass.
looking for an
I'm
honest,
excited to
trustworthy,
announce that everything
dependable
we do
auto
will be
repair
handled
facility,
in-house.
consider Tay Branch Service Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles. At Tay Branch Service Center, we pride ourselves on being professional, reliable, and affordable. Our technicians have years of experience working on all types of vehicles. Whether your car needs brakes, transmission, tires, or just routine maintenance, we can do it all. Tay Branch has service locations in Hobbs, Carlsbad, and Artesia. Visit us in store or online to schedule your appointment today.
TateBranch.com. Care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at www.jjhc.org.
All right, warm-ups are done. Coming to the plate for the Deming Wildcats is number 16, Ezekiel Sanchez. He walked his first time through. Batting in the 6th hole, the catcher for the Wildcats. Steps in to face Molina. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On deck is number 10, Jaden Carbajal, the left fielder, and in the hole, Jose Duran, the center fielder. The third baseman. Oh, just missed. I was about to say strike 2. Too far in, I suppose. 1-1 now the count to Sanchez. I'll give you the defense here in just a second after this pitch. That ball misses away, ball 2. Julian Rodriguez in left, Jesse Armendariz in right, in center. Seth Morris is in right. Caden Joy at first, Diego Zamora at second, Nye Estrada at short, and Jack Byers at third. Here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to the second baseman. Zamora catches it on the second hop, fires it to first. Oh, and the throw is errant. E4, boy, just a routine play, and he let that one go, and it was way off up the line out into the field. So reaching on the error is the leadoff batter. And that'll bring number 10 to the plate, Jaden Carbajal. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher. And that courtesy runner is number 9, looks like. That is Brian Ortega coming in to run for the catcher. 6-2 Bulldogs. Runner, first batter reached. Sanchez, the catcher, based on an error. That pitch is called strike 1. I thought it was a little too high, but the umpire said on the upper end of the strike zone, so called strike 1. 0-1 the count. Runner down at first gets his lead. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. So quickly, Carbajal down 0-2. He's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his first time through. On deck is the third baseman, number 8, Jose Duran. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Got him on 3 straight. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the 4th inning. Coming to the plate will be the number 8 hitter in the lineup, third baseman, Jose Duran, for the Wildcats. He's 1 for 1. He singled out into right field his first time through. Bats from the left side. He'll step in to face the lefty, Davian Molina, for the second time. Going to throw over to first base. Not in time. Good job over there by Joyce. He had to kind of catch that off the turf. So everybody will reset here. Molina gets back in the stretch, taking a look into his catcher, Galindo. Here's the pitch. Runner is off and running. It's a chopper foul on the right side for strike 1. 0-1 now the count to the lefty, Jose Duran. On deck is the pitcher. He was the center fielder, now playing pitcher. Number 4, Andrew Villegas. And then we're back to the top of the order. That pitch just missed outside. Ball 1. 1-1 to count with 1 out. Top of the 4th inning. Bulldogs lead 6-2 over the Deming Wildcats. The pitch just missed. Boy, good curveball. Ball 2, though. So 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 on the big cut by Duran. So 2-2 now the count with 1 out. Runner took off on that pitch a while ago, but hasn't gone since. Molina to the plate, 2-2. Nice pitch. Got him on the curve. Strikeout looking is out, number 2. And that'll bring us to the number 9 hitter in the lineup, the pitcher, number 4, Andrew Villegas. And he'll step in on the right side. He's 0 for 1. He flew out to shallow center field his first time up. That's one that Estrada went and got. Throw to first base, not in time. David Molina looking in. Now to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Villegas. On deck is the right fielder, Caleb Mendoza, and in the hole, the shortstop, Vincent Chavez. Here's the pitch. A little bit high. Ball 1. 1-1 now, the count. First game of the day for these two teams. They're playing in the nightcap. Artesia Deming. Swing and a foul tip backwards to the net. 1-2 now. The count to Villegas. Trotting back there and get it was Frankie behind the plate. Gets it back out to Davian Molina. All right, here's the 1-2 with 2 down. Runners off and running. And no throw down by Galindo. He tried to frame that ball, and I guess it was a little bit high. So 2-2 now the count to Villegas. So catcher indifference. Ortega going down. Defensive indifference is what that's called. There's a swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. So the Bulldogs coming into the bottom half of the 4th. There was no hits, no runs. There was 1 error and 1 runner left on base. 6-4 Artesia. Their half of this 4th coming up.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel...
To worry about your retirement.
Hon, I'm worried about our retirement account.
With today's economy, it just makes sense to keep your retirement money close to home with people you know. We have several guaranteed safe options. Peace of mind with retirement savings. It just makes sense. Western Bank of Artesia. Member FDIC. It just makes sense.
All right, we're back here. Davian Molina will lead things off for the Bulldogs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. A 6-2 lead for Artesia. Villegas, the pitcher, in relief here. Started out in center field. Davian steps in. 0 for 2. Ground out and a fly out. First pitch, grounded to the left side. Slow roller. Shortstop's going to have to hurry. No way. That's an infield hit for Davian Molina. Good job getting down the line as always. So the leadoff single. Tough play for the shortstop. Davian standing at first base, and Jack Byers coming in to bat. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Let's see who that will be. Number 15 for Artesia. Bradley Valenzuela will come in to run. So he now stands down at first base. And Jack Byers at the plate. So the end of 4 over at the MAC, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading 14-1. Here's the pitch, off and running, pulling the bump back. It's a strike call, but going in safely was Bradley Valenzuela, as there was defensive indifference. He didn't even attempt to throw. Sola's stolen base. Won the count. Byers, who is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single, steps back in on the right side. Villegas looks back to second, now to the plate. Low and away, ball 1, 1-1 now the count. On deck is the left fielder, number 1, Julian Rodriguez, and in the hole is shortstop, number 2, Nye Estrada. Villegas to the plate. Missed away on the curveball. 2-1 to Jack. He'll step back in, ready to go. Villegas, long look back at second, now to the plate. Strike called outside half of the plate. So 2-2 now to Jack Byers. Nobody out, runner down at second base. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. So a full count to the third baseman. Rodriguez on deck and Estrada in the hole for the Bulldogs with nobody out. Reaching on an infield single was the pitcher. Then courtesy runner is Bradley Valenzuela. That pitch inside, ball 4. So Byers draws his second walk of the evening, and that'll bring to the plate number 1, Julian Rodriguez. Julian 2 for 2 with a single and a double. He'll step in on the right side. And Villegas will step off. Julian's hit a deep shot over to left center for the double, his last at bat. There's a pitch, called, strike 1. So Byers at first, Valenzuela at second, courtesy running for Molina, and nobody out here as we're in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch. Good job there by the catcher, Sanchez, as he blocked that pitch. It was outside in the turf. He kept it right there for ball 1, and nobody advanced. 1-1 now the count. Villegas already ready to go. Here's the pitch. Called, strike 2. I waited that time, getting better at my patience. It was high, on the higher end of the strike zone, inside corner, good pitch. 1-2 now, here's the pitch. Got him, swinging. Strike 3 and out, number 1. Estrada coming to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He reached on an error in his first at bat. Got a single a second time through up the middle. He'll step in on the right side with 1 out. Runners at first and second, and a 6-2 lead for Artesia. Here's the pitch. Called, strike 1 outside half of the plate. Good pitch there. Fastball from Villegas. Villegas to the plate. That's a hit up the middle. Shortstop does a great job getting there. Tosses it to the second baseman. Throw over to third base, not in time. So the fielder's choice. Was a 6-4 putout. And that'll bring Jesse Armendariz to the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner off and going. Catcher goes down. I'm not sure what happened with him. Was that a strike called? Okay. Okay. So the catcher got hit on a check swing by the bat of the batter. He's walking it off. 0-1 the count, and there's 2 down now. Runners at second and third for the Bulldogs. And the score 6-2. 2 down now here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Catcher looks to be okay, back ready to go. Villegas comes set. Amadeus is 1-for-1 with a walk and a double. That pitch missed inside and high, ball 1. 1-1 now the count. So if he hits a double here, well, a base hit should score 2 for Amadeus. And the pitch just missed. Oh, did he say that was a strike? So I think he did call it a strike. Just to let you, I think he probably said it on the field and we couldn't hear him, and then he stuck his hand out there late. 1-2 the pitch. There's a swing and a foul ball off and out of play to the right side for a foul ball strike. So it's 2-2. So maybe he didn't call it a strike. He did call it a ball. All right, so 2-2 after that foul ball. The pitch, and he got him to chase. And that is out, number 3. So the Bulldogs threatened, but unable to get anything across the plate. As we head into the top of the fifth, there was no hit. There was 1 hit, no runs, no errors. 2 runners left on base. 6-2 Artesia, top of the fifth coming up.
There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about
If you're looking for an honest, trustworthy, dependable auto repair facility, consider Tate Branch Service Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles. At Tate Branch Service Center, we pride ourselves on being professional, reliable, and affordable. Our technicians have years of experience working on all types of vehicles. Whether your car needs brakes, transmission, tires, or just routine maintenance, we can do it all. Tate Branch has service locations in Hobbs, Carlsbad, and Artesia. Visit us in store or online to schedule your appointment today.
TateBranch.com.
Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
All right, we're heading into the top of the fifth here. 6-2 Artesia over Deming. Coming to the plate will be the left-hander for the Wildcats. Number 7, Caleb Mendoza. 0 for 2. He struck out swinging both times he's been at the plate. So he'll step back in. And the lefty, Molina, to the plate. Curveball, got him to flinch. Strike 1. Great pitch there by Molina. So he froze him up. It curved right over the middle of the plate. That fastball misses away for ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Bulldogs lead by 4, 6-2. That pitch misses away as well. Ball 2, 2-1 now the count. On deck is the shortstop, number 34, Vincent Chavez, and in the hole, second baseman Daniel Mosier. Here's the pitch. Called strike for strike 2. So 2-2 now the count to Mendoza. And he'll look at called ball 3, just missed. Boy, Molina wanted that one. Good pitch, just missed on the outside corner. So the full count now to Mendoza, the leadoff batter in the lineup and the leadoff batter here in the top of the fifth inning. 3-2, and he swings and fouls it back, staying alive. So they get the ball back to the umpire. Molina set and to the plate. Swing, dropped the ball, did the catcher Galindo, but he'll fire it down. So the strikeout, drop third strike, 2-3. And that is out number 1 here in the inning. And that'll bring to the plate number 34, the shortstop, Vincent Chavez. He is 1 for 2 with a double here in the ball game. One out as he steps in on the right side. Molina, who has gone the whole way, has thrown 83 pitches, 34 balls and 49 for strikes, and there is just missing in for ball one. Molina set and to the plate, and that one goes down and in for ball two. Chavez had to kind of skip out of the way there. On deck is the second baseman, Daniel Mosier, and in the hole, the DH, number 14, Andy Ramirez for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Swung. That's going to be a line drive. Fair down the third baseline. That's going to be extra bases as he'll round first, going to second all the way into the corner. Goes the left fielder, Rodriguez. He'll hold up at second base. Good job out there by Julian to get to that ball and keep him at a double, as that was a tough, great hit there. Tough play for the left fielder to get to and cut it off. But he didn't let it get into the corner. And so holding up at second base is Vincent Chavez on a great hit down the line. A one-out single. And now to the plate comes number 6, Daniel Mosier. He is the second baseman. He is 2 for 2. He's got a triple down the right field line, and he's got a single out into right field, shallow right field. Molina comes set. Here's the pitch. Called, strike one. Fastball that's swept across the plate. On deck is number 14, Andy Ramirez, and in the hole, number 3, Jared Almanza for the Wildcats. Molina, long look, now timeout called. Defensively for the Bulldogs, Morris, Rodriguez, and Armendariz right, left, and center. Joy, Byers, Zamora, and Estrada, first, third, second, short. Catching is Galindo and Molina. On the mound, here's the 0-1. Swing and a foul ball for strike two. Chopped it backwards. I think I just got an update possibly from Mr. Gene Dow. Softball final, the Bulldogs win 14-3. They play Los Lunas tomorrow at 6 p.m. over at the MAC Complex. Estrada was about to come charging in. The runner down there, Vincent Chavez, with a big lead. But the batter, Daniel Mosier, calls time. So everybody will reset. 0-2 the count to Mosier, but he is 2 for 2 with a triple and a single. Dangerous batter batting that 3-hole. And he has a runner in scoring position at second base. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball one. 1-2 now the count to Mosier. So the Lady Bulldogs get the big win tonight, 10-run rule, 14-3 over Deming, and now play Los Lunas tomorrow evening. Here's the pitch. Got him to swing it a high one. He got a piece of it to stay alive. Fouled it back into the net. So the count remains 1-2. I think I just heard my goats over the PA. All right, Molina set and to the plate. Low. Ball two. 2-2. Now the count. One out here in the top of the fifth inning. The Bulldogs lead by 4. They scored 2 in the bottom of the first, and they got 4 in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Swung on. It's a chopper. Estrada will catch it on the second bounce. He'll fire it over in time. 6-3. The put out. Runner does move over to third base on the fielder's choice.
Up to bat for the Wildcats, number 14, Andy Ramirez.
And I need to undo something on my deal here because all right, so Mosier grounded out. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside, ball 1 to Ramirez. So a 2 down, runner at third base. Andy Ramirez looks at it, called strike one. 1-1 now the count. Molina now to 94 pitches. Curveball, ground ball to third baseman. Byers pulls that up in a hurry like a vacuum cleaner, and he fires it to first base, and that is out. Number 3 on the ground out. 5-3. the put out. All right, so the Deming Wildcats unable to get anybody across. They got one hit, but no runs, no errors, and they leave one on base. Going to the bottom of the fifth, Artesia 6, Deming 2. Stay right there.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
Hi, it's Maria. I'm Risa with the Tate Branch Auto Group. It's March Markdown Madness here at Tate Branch, and we are going to be shooting for savings all month long.
This month only, when you buy used car, you can shoot your way into instant savings. 100, 200, 300. What savings will you shoot?
That's a foul. We are shooting for $500, $750, and $1,000 discounts. All you have to do is come in, give it a shot, and win your way into a slam dunk deal.
What about our time to come and join our winner's circle here at Tate Branch in Artesia, Carlsbad, Hobbs, and Roswell, and shoot your way into instant savings.
Information on career opportunities, please call 575-746-6318 or online at willbanks.us. Willbanks Trucking Services is an equal opportunity employer.
All right, so we've had a pitching change here. Deming has brought in Brian Ortega, number 9, to pitch. And we're thinking Villegas went back out to center field. Hard to see from up here. And we've got a pinch hitter coming in to bat. Is going to be Ricky Almendares for Seth Morris. So Ricky will be batting here. New pitcher, new batter. Catcher's going to go talk to his coach right quick. Now he'll go back. So we're in the bottom of the fifth inning. Artesia 6, Deming 2. No outs. And Almendares leading off here for as a pinch hitter. Big right-hander steps in. Ortega with the pitch. Called a ball. I guess that missed a little bit outside. Ball 1. On deck is the catcher, number 17, Frankie Galindo. Then we're back to the top of the order. Here's the pitch, swung on, foul ball off to the right side and out of play for foul ball, strike 1. I don't know if the left fielder's trying to stay warm or what, but he did a little sprint. Now he's jogging back to his spot. Here's the pitch. That's a hard shot to the shortstop. He'll pick it up, throw it across in time for out number 1 on the ground out. 6-3 is the put out. So with 1 down, that'll bring Frankie Galindo to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Hit a deep shot out to right center that was tracked down out there by Villegas back in his first at bat. Ortega looking into his catcher, Sanchez. Sanchez still looking over the dugout, and then he'll step off. 1 out, bottom of the 5th inning. And at the plate, Frankie Galindo, the number 9 hitter for the Bulldogs. Ortega comes set now to the plate. Swing and the chopper foul to the left side for strike 1. All right, so Ortega staring into his catcher. Now he'll come set. Also pitching from the stretch, no matter if there's anybody on or not. And that's ball 1. Low, so 1-1 now the count. Ortega set and to the plate. Ball 2. Just missed down and away, and coach for Deming stepping out and hollering at his pitcher, but not going to call time, and now the umpire calls time. Shortstop's going to come in, and now, well, everybody's going to come in but the second baseman. Oh, did they call a balk again? Okay, that's what I have. 2-1. Here's the pitch. 3-1 now the count. Ball missed down. All right, here's the 3-1, and that's going to be ball 4 missed away. So Samara will go, Galindo will go down to first base, and coming to the plate will be the leadoff batter for the Bulldogs. Second baseman, number 20, Diego Samora. Now timeout taken by Coach Jaramillo is going to trot over and talk to Coach Ortiz. Samora is 0 for 3 but reached twice with errors. So he reached on his first at bat on an error, grounded out his second at bat, and then reached on his third on an error. All right, snap throw over, not in time, trying to get him asleep over there, but getting back in safely was Galindo. All right, Ortega taking a long look. Now he'll come set to the plate. Runner off and going. Boy, he is fast. He's in there easily. Is Galindo. That was ball 1 high. Ball 1. So 1-0 the count, 1 out. Runner in scoring position is Frankie Galindo, and at the plate, Diego Zamora. Bulldogs lead 6-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. Called strike 1. So 1-1 now the count. That pitch was down the middle. On deck is number 9, Ethan Ramirez, the DH. And in the hole, number 18, the pitcher, Deming Molina. There's a pop fly right side out of play for a foul ball strike 2. 1-2 now the count. And the Deming Wildcats softball team just came into the park here at Brainerd Park after they fell to the Lady Bulldogs. That curveball way outside. 2-2 now the count to Samora. Here's the pitch. Swing and a chop foul down the left side. So the count remains 2-2 with 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning, and the Bulldogs leading. Third baseman gets the ball back into his pitcher Ortega, and everybody will reset. Runner down at second is Frankie Galindo. Got there via stealing. Second base a moment ago. Here's the pitch. Outside. Ball 3. So full count now. To Samora. Ortega set now to the plate. Curveball high and tight, and that is ball 4, the walk. Second walk issued in a row. And that'll bring number 9, Ethan Ramirez, to the plate. He's got runners at first and second, 1 out. He's 0 for 3. Ground out, drop third, strikeout. Drop third pitch on the strikeout. Out. All right, pitch. Low and away, ball 1. 1-0 to Ethan. On deck is the pitcher, number 18, Davian Molina. And in the hole, third baseman, number 12, Jack Byers, right in the meat of the order here for the Bulldogs. 2, 3, 4 batters with runners at first and second. Here's the pitch. Runner off and running. It's going to get away from the catcher. He don't know where it's at. Turning and coming all the way home. The Bulldogs do it too. That happened to the Bulldogs earlier as the catcher there could not find the ball. So that was a ball, and coming all the way home on the pass ball was Frankie Galindo. He scores. Going to third base on the same pass ball was Samora. So now the Bulldogs lead 7-2 with 1 out. And the runner, Samora, down at third base with Ramirez, 2 balls and no strikes as he'll step back in on the right side. Ortega comes set to the plate, and that's going to be called strike 1 on the upper end of the strike zone down the middle. So 2-1 now the count. Ortega comes set and to the plate. Oop, and that hit him. So hit by pitch. Puts runners on the corners for the Bulldogs. And to the plate, Davey and Molina. And now we're going to have another meeting of the minds as the coach comes out. Molina is 1 for 3, ground out, line drive out, and a single. His single is lasted at his last at bat went between. All right, it was a slow roller and he beat it out. Shortstop made a good effort but couldn't get there in time. And there's some of the Bulldogs softball players now coming in to the ballpark. They got their win, so they'll play tomorrow evening. And the Bulldog baseball team looking to get their win as well, but there's still a game to play here. 7-2, Bulldogs lead by 5. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, but we got the 6th and top of the 6th and the top of the 7th that Deming can try to get back the tie or the lead. And now time taken by I'm not sure what they were talking about. So Davey asking, what do you want me to do, Coach? Coach Ortiz gives him his sign. Runners on the corners. And Ramirez at first and Zamora at third. Ortega comes set. Ramirez off and running. And I don't know. Everybody kind of slowed down. I thought they were doing something, but just ball one. But Ramirez goes to second base easily. And there's ball 2 outside. So 2-0 now to Molina. On deck is Jack Byers, and in the hole, the left fielder, Julian Rodriguez. Of course, Jack playing third base. 2 runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. High. Ball 3 to Molina. 3-0 now the count. The umpire has an unusual way when he shows his count. He kind of curls his hands in, and so we can't tell up here in the press box. Strike 1 called. 3-1 now the count. If I miss something or think I'm not sure about the count, I try to see it, but got an unusual curl of his hands. Here's the 3-1, swung on, fouled off the left side, out of play for strike 2. Molina steps back in with a full count, runners at second and third. Brian Ortega, the pitcher, comes set to the plate, and that's inside, ball 4. That loads him up for the cleanup batter, Jack Byers. He's 1 for 1 with a pair of walks. Seven to 2 Artesia. The coach is going to come out again, so I think they got to make another change here. I think he's come out in this inning already. So it looks like maybe the left fielder is going to come and pitch because he's coming off the field. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get that figured out. We'll go ahead and take a break. It is 7 to 2. The bases are loaded. 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Artesia with the 5-run lead. But looking to blow it open as we got the cleanup batter, number 12, Jack Byers, at the plate when we come back.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory.
If a sports injury is keeping you from the physical activities you love, the sports medicine team at Artesia General Hospital can help. Their orthopedic specialists and physical therapists work closely with you throughout diagnosis and treatment. No matter the injury, from ACL injuries, golfers and tennis elbow to foot and ankle pain, they'll get you back in the game. Appointments are available in Artesia or Carlsbad. Request an appointment at artesiageneral.com/sports.
The Crouches know quality matters, and they'll find the best solutions for your situation. That's 575-746-3782 for Crouch Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, serving all of Eddy County since 1967.
Okay, we're back here. Our new pitcher was the third baseman, Jose Duran. We're trying to see who where they made their switches around. So try to get those numbers for you in the spots that they're going to. But Duran is definitely the pitcher. And going to third base, man, their numbers are either they don't have them on the front or they're really small. I'm not sure who's at third base. But we do know who is pitching. Jose Duran is now on the, what's that? Number 10. So number 10, so who's in left field? Because he was in left. Okay. And what number is Brian? Let's see here. So the left fielder is now going to be Ortega, who just was pitching, number 9. He goes out the left. The left fielder, number 10, comes in to third base, and the third baseman goes to pitch. So Jose Duran on the hill, Jaden Carbajal at third, and Brian Ortega out in left. With Jack Byers coming to the plate, 1 for 1 with a single. He's walked twice, and he now has the bases juiced in front of him. Here's the first pitch from Duran. Swung on at the line drive out to center field. Center fielder comes on, makes the play, and the runners will stay where they're at. And that is out. Number 2, not deep enough to send him tag up. Good throw out there by Villegas to get it into the catcher. So the line drive out to shallow center field. Good play out there. Everybody stays where they're at. And at the plate is Julian Rodriguez. First pitch high and over his head for ball 1. Julian 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and a strikeout swinging. He's looking to drive in some runs here with the bases loaded, and the Bulldogs lead by 5, 7-2. Winding the pitch from Duran, called strike 1. So 1-1 now the count. Again, Duran ready to go, pitching from the windup with the bases loaded. Ramirez with a huge lead back there at second. Big lead over first as well. Here's the pitch, high, ball 2, 2-1. Molina getting a big lead at first base, and even bigger is Ramirez out at second. Zamora over on third. Here's the pitch, high, ball 3. On deck is the shortstop, number 2, Nye Estrada, and the center fielder, number 8, Jesse Amadeus, in the hole. 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So full count now to Julian. Full count, 2 down, bases loaded. Everybody will be off and running. Here's the pitch. Oh, way high, ball 4. So there's an RBI walk, and the Bulldogs now lead 8-2. Ramirez moves to third, Molina to second, Rodriguez to first, and Nye Estrada coming to the plate. He is 1 for 3 with a single. Also reached on an error. Here's the pitch. High, ball 1. Next pitch is high, ball 2. This is our 4th pitcher for the Deming Wildcats here in the ball game. 2-0 pitch from Duran. Called, strike 1. Good pitch. 2-1 now the count. Looked like a curveball on the inside corner. The pitch swung on. That's going to be a ground ball up the left side. The shortstop gets there in time and gets the play at second base on the fielder's choice. So that'll end the threat. 6-4 the put out. And so we'll lead 8-2 going into the top half of the 6th inning. Artesia going to make a change at pitcher, and I'm still filling out my scorecard here. So in that inning, the Bulldogs get no hits but 2 runs. There was no errors and were 3 left on base. So the score now at the end of 5, 8-2 Artesia. And the new pitcher coming in here in the top of the 6th inning is number 23 for Artesia. That's Dylan Fisher. And I think Davian just, I don't think he stayed in anywhere. I'm looking around out in the outfield. Sometimes he'll go out to center, but I think Almendares is still out there. So just coming off the bench was Fisher, and he will now be the pitcher coming in for the save, 8-2. Well, I don't know if it's a save, but coming in relief. I got to refresh all of my baseball stuff coming out of basketball just a week or so ago. But definitely coming in relief is Fisher. Oh, I see another defensive change as we have on first base is number 22 coming in for Caden Joy. And that is Garrett Fisher. He's wearing number 22 today. I've got him as number 24 on the roster, but I can fix that. Wearing number 22, Garrett Fisher over there on Yep. First pitch is ball 1. At the plate is number 3. What was all that? 2-0 the count here to Almanza, the batter at the plate. Where's number 3 on his jersey? He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. Swinging. Here's the pitch from Fisher. Low and away, ball 3. So 3-0 now the count. As Dylan will try to battle back right here. Here's the wind and the pitch. And that is ball 4. So 4 straight for the new pitcher, Fisher, as he walks Almanza, the leadoff batter. And now coming to the plate will be the catcher, number 16, Ezekiel Sanchez. On deck is the third baseman, number 10, Jaden Carbajal. And in the hole is the number 8, the new pitcher, Jose Duran, for the Wildcats. Fisher comes set. And the pitch, strike 1 called on the outside edge. Oh, on the count. Fisher to the plate. Strike 2 called. Caught the inside corner. 0-2 now the count. Dylan takes a look over. Now to the plate. That's a ground ball, third base side. Byers gets to it. He'll spin and throw it to first base on the fielder's choice. So out over there on first on the ground out.
Now, batting for the Wildcats, number 13, Carlos.
5-3, the put out. And the batter runner does get to second base. And at the plate is number 13 coming in to bat here, Carlos Apodaca. So his first time to bat. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Bulldogs lead by 6, 8-2. Dylan Fisher coming in relief here, starting things off in the top of the 6th. He has 1 out, runner down at second base, and that was a good play by the catcher, Galindo, keeping that ball in front of him. Ball 1 as it skipped up there off the turf. 1-1 the count with 1 out, runner at second base. Samora in tight on second. Fisher decides to go back for the pickoff move. Pitch, swing and a miss, good curveball. Got him to take a cut at it. 1-2 now the count. Bulldogs started things off with 2 runs in the bottom of the first. Deming answered with 1 in the top of the second and 1 in the top of the third to tie it up. Ground ball, that's a CNI single through the left side. And that's going to bring a play at the plate. And he is out. And now to play at second base. And he's out too. No, he said he was safe. Great play by Galindo. Good play out in left field by Rodriguez as he throws him out at home. And then Galindo comes up firing to second base. And I thought they got him, but they did not. So that's out number 2 at the plate. And at the plate, well, I'm not sure. Here's the pitch. Called strike 1. It is number 8 at the plate. So it's the pitcher who came in, Jose Duran. Number 8. And ball skips away. Ball 1. 1-1 now the count. Runner will stay where he's at. Duran 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. Here's the pitch. Chopper to the right side. Zamora will come up, pick it up, go to first base. 4-3 to put out. And that is out number 3. So no run score off of 2 hits. No errors and 1 runner left on base. 8-2 Bulldogs, bottom of the 6th coming up.
Through Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Family Health Center is your all-in-one provider for medical, dental, and behavioral health services. They have highly skilled professionals ready to treat your medical, dental, and behavioral health issues. Appointments are available via phone calls, video calls, and limited office visits to provide you a safe and easy way to take care of your health. Need a COVID test or vaccine? Artesia Family Health not only offers testing, but the Moderna COVID vaccine too. Call and learn more. 575-746-9848 or visit Artesia Family Health at 1105 Memorial Drive in Artesia.
The global demand for oil and natural gas is growing, and leaders are looking to American
point inspection and backed with a 3-day money-back guarantee. You can't make a bad decision shopping at Roswell Ford, home of the tailgate nation.
Hi folks, Larry Skane, Service Manager at Roswell Ford. Our mobile service van turns your driveway into a service bay. All work is performed by Ford factory-trained technicians. Call Roswell Ford today to schedule your no-hassle mobile service appointment.
Energy is an equal opportunity employer.
I guess it's, I'm still trying to get I messed up my scorecard. I'm trying to fix it. Welcome back, Bulldog fans. I didn't realize we were back. I'm still messing with my scorecard here on my iPad. Bulldogs lead 8-2, and coming to the plate is Molina. No, I mean Jesse Armendariz for the Bulldogs. Here's the first pitch. Called strike 1. Here's the next pitch. Foul off to the right side, back out of play for strike 2. So quickly down 0-2. I think I'm finally getting my scorecard fixed here. And he'll look at ball 1, so 2-1 now the count. Jesse is 1 for 2 in the ball game with a walk and a double. Now has a 1-2. I said it backwards. 1-2 count with nobody out as he's leading things off. There's a swing. That's going to be a base hit if it stays fair, and it does. That's going to get into the corner. Extra base hit as Armendariz will go into second base, standing up with the double. Good leadoff for the Artesia Bulldogs. And that's going to bring number 21 to the plate. Seth Morris back in his spot. He was pinch hit for the last at-bat by Ricky Armendariz. So Seth back in to bat here. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out and a sacrifice bunt. Has that RBI in the sac bunt. Duran comes set with the runner at second base. Takes a peek back and out of the plate. High and away, ball 1. On deck is number 17, the catcher, Frankie Galindo. Then Diego Zamora, the leadoff batter, in the hole. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Foul back. Or foul ball, strike 1. Tomorrow evening, the Bulldogs will play at 7, regardless of win or loss. Here tonight. They're going to be taking on, depending on their loss, who they will, depending on the outcome, on who they'll be playing. Here's the pitch, swung on, pop fly to shallow. Well, it's in the infield, in fact. The first baseman will make the play. And that is out, number 1 on the pop fly. That'll bring the number 9 hitter in the lineup, the catcher, number 17, Frankie Galindo, to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a line drive out to deep right center and 2 walks. He steps on the right side to face Duran for the first time. Jose Duran, the 4th pitcher here in the ball game for the Deming Wildcats. Here's the pitch. High, tight, ball 1. A little bit of chin music there. Leadoff batter, Diego Zamora on deck, and the DH, number 2 batter in the lineup, Ethan Ramirez in the hole. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive out the deep left center. Center fielder will fade over that way and make the play for out number 2.
Coming to the plate for the Dogs, Diego Zamora.
So we're back to the top of the order. Diego Zamora come to the plate with 2 down, runner at second base, in the form of Amadeus, who got that double to lead things off, but then a pair of pop flies, 2 outs for Deming. Diego is 0 for 3 with a ground out and a walk. He's also reached twice on errors, so he's been on the base pass 3 times. Here's the pitch. Swing. It's a ground ball to the left side of the shortstop, and he will not be able to come up with that. So reaching on the error once again. E6. Moving over to third base on the error. So runners on the corners with 2 outs. Amadeus at third, Zamora at first, and at the plate, number 9, Ethan Ramirez. He's 0 for 3. He's hit by a pitch, has reached the base paths once. Over his head for ball 1. Pretty good job there by Sanchez. He had to come out of his stance to catch it, and he didn't catch it, but he knocked it down. So everybody stayed where they were at. 1-0 the count, 2 out. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul back into the net for strike 1. 1-1 now the count. Zamora was off and running. Don't know if it was a hit and run or if he just was going, and pitch looked too good for Ramirez to pass up on. But 1-1 the count with 2 outs. Duran set and to the plate. High, ball 2. 2-1 now the count. Ramirez steps back in, off and running to second base. Big swing, strike 2, but in there safely is Zamora. So the runners both in scoring position now. 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, he got him. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 3. All right, so that'll get us to the top half of the 7th inning. Bulldogs get 1 hit. There was 1 error, but no runs and 2 runners left on base. We'll go ahead and take a break. When we come back, top of the 7th, and Deming's got to do some scoring here to get back into this ball game. 8-2 Artesia, top of the 7th coming up.
If you're looking for an honest, trustworthy, dependable auto repair facility, consider Tate Branch Service Center for your foreign and domestic vehicles. At Tate Branch Service Center, we pride ourselves on being professional, reliable, and affordable. Our technicians have years of experience working on all types of vehicles. Whether your car needs brakes, transmission, tires, or just routine maintenance, we can do it all. Tate Branch has service locations in Hobbs, Carlsbad, and Artesia. Visit us in store or online to schedule your appointment today.
TateBranch.com.
That's the thing is, you can stand on God's promise that He has a hope and a future for you. You are not an accident. You and your story matter to God. And so as you think about your story, the life that you've lived, are you happy with it? Are you happy with how you've lived your life? If you're not, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ and let us give you a story of God's promise of a hope and a future that is unbelievable.
All right, top of the 7th inning, the Artesia Bulldogs looking to hold off the Deming Wildcats as they lead 8-2. Deming's got to score at least 6 to keep this game going. And going into the bottom of the 7th, Artesia just needs to give up less than 6, and they'll get the win. Number 4 leading off for the Wildcats, number 9 hitter in the order, Andrew Villegas. First pitch from Fisher. He bunts, pop fly bunt. It'll go down the line, foul on the right side for strike 1. Villegas is 0 for 2. He flew out and struck out his previous 2 times at the plate. On deck is a leadoff batter, the right fielder Caleb Mendoza, and in the hole, the shortstop Vincent Chavez. As we get back to the top of the order with Mendoza, there's a swing and a foul ball. Just a swing and a miss, strike. No foul ball. 0-2 now the count, nobody out. The leadoff batter here in the top of the 7th, Andrew Villegas at the plate. Dylan Fisher with the pitch. There's a swing, line drive out the left field. On his horse is Rodriguez. Going to bounce in front of him. He'll cut it off, fire it to second base. Keep the runner at first, but there's a leadoff single. That's what they got to do here. They got to score at least 6 to keep this ball game going. So Villegas does his job. He stands at first base, and the left-hander, Caleb Mendoza, right fielder for the Wildcats, will step in. 0 for 3 in the ball game. He struck out all 3 times. Throw over Fisher to Fisher. Not in time. So Mendoza will step back in. Off and running. And that throw down was in time. It looked like it gets through Estrada. So that was ball 1, I believe. I never saw the umpire say different. It looked close enough it could have been a strike, but ball 1. So the runner will get the stolen base. Moving to second base is Villegas on the steal. Fisher comes set, takes a look back. Now going to toss back there. Boy, Estrada, I don't know if Estrada knew that was coming. He had to go catch it, which he did. Bulldogs can keep them with 5 runs or less. They will win the ball game. Won't have to bat in their half of the 7th. Big lead for Villegas. That pitch missing away, ball 2. Ball game has been going 2 hours and 15 minutes here at the ballpark. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Caught the outside corner to the lefty. So 2-1. Now the count with nobody out. Fisher comes set. He's going to, oh, that's into center field. No, it hit, he knocked it down, did Samora. Yeah, the run actually hit the runner. So that would have gone into center field. Nobody there to catch it from Fisher. But on the throwback, but it went off the runner's leg, it looked like, or foot. Here's a 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Pop fly out to left field. Coming on strong and then going out and making the play is Nye Estrada. And I saw him wave off Rodriguez. Good job out there communicating by the left fielder and the shortstop. Nye Estrada waving him off and makes the play for out number 1 in shallow left field. Nye Estrada got on his horse, goes out there and makes the play. So holding up at second base was Villegas, and that'll bring to the plate number 34, Vincent Chavez. He's 2 for 3, pair of doubles. First pitch, he's going to hit it up the middle. Now Estrada goes to it, fires it over, and not in time, beating it out and going home with it, and they didn't see him. Fisher wasn't looking. So Fisher forgot about the runner. He just kept going, and he goes all the way in and scores from second base, and the play was a difficult one. We're going to call that a single. Now Estrada almost made a beautiful play. So there's one run, 8-3 now with one out. Chavez now down at first, and the second baseman batting in the 3-hole, Daniel Mosier, the throw over, not in time from Fisher. So Mosier steps back in. Again, he's 2 for 3 with a triple and a single. There's a drive out the right field. Seth Morris will come in and then go back, make the play. And that is out number 2 out to right field. So the Bulldogs 1 out away here from getting victory number 1 in their tournament against the Deming Wildcats. 8-3. And to the plate comes the DH, number 14, Andy Ramirez, and he will step in. Throw over, not in time. Ramirez 0 for 3. He struck out swinging and grounded out his other 2 at-bats. Fisher, long look over. Now he'll come set to the plate. Just missed outside, ball 1. On deck is number 3, Jared Almanza, the first baseman, and in the hole, the catcher, number 16, Ezekiel Sanchez, as Deming needs 5 more to stay alive. Here's the pitch. High and tight, ball 2. 2-0 now the count. Fisher again takes a peek over before he comes set. Now he's set. And to the plate. Called, strike 1. Caught the inside corner. 2-1. Now the count. Here in the pitch. Swung on, pop fly. And over on first base, Garrett Fisher will make the play, and that'll end the ball game. Artesia will get the win. The final score, 8-3. Deming does get a hit there in the inning. Actually get 2, but 1 run. No errors and 1 runner left on base. Artesia with the win. And so they will face tomorrow. Miamara will play at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Los Alamos will play Deming tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. And go ahead and give you some final stats here for the teams. As I'm going to pull these up. Well, trying to. We'll go ahead and take a break. When I come back, we'll read some final stats. Artesia with the win. That's the big one. Guy Chevrolet postgame show.
It's Chevy truck season at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Come see our largest selection of the year right now and get 0% APR for well-qualified buyers. Plus, no monthly payments until June when you finance with GM Financial on Chevy Silverado, the #1 best-selling retail full-size light-duty pickup in America. Find yours today here at Guy Chevrolet Company on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or GuyChevy.com.
Offer ends April 3rd, 2023. 0% APR GM financing for 36 months for qualified buyers. See dealer for details.
Whether on the field or buying or selling your home, a winning team makes all the difference. Let Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick of Berkshire Hathaway in Artesia help you score big. They can help you find the home of your dreams. And if you're selling, they have years of experience and can get your home sold quickly and professionally. Hit it out of the park. Call and schedule your meeting today, 575-616-2430, or stop by the office at 408 South 1st in the building with the Bulldog mural. Roger and Ramona Kilpatrick, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Enchanted Lands Realtors in Artesia, proud supporters of Bulldog softball.
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
Hocker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hocker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hocker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hockerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back to the ballpark. Bulldogs get the win. Stats for Deming varsity baseball team, Caleb Mendoza. Vincent Chavez was 3 for 4 with a single and a pair of doubles. Daniel Mosier was 2 for 4. Vincent Chavez also had a run scored. Andy Ramirez was 0 for 4. Jared Almanza was 0 for 3. Ezekiel Sanchez 0 for 2. Jaden Carbajal was 0 for 2. Jose Duran 1 for 3. Andrew Villegas was 1 for 3 with a run scored. Luis Leos was, he didn't bat. That's right, he was the pitcher. And let's see, Juan Duran scored a run. He was on in courtesy runner position. Carlos Apodaca was 1 for 1. Bulldogs gave up 8 hits and 3 runs. There were 5 singles, 2 doubles, and 1 triple for the Deming baseball team, and 2 RBIs. The pitcher, Luis Leonos, was the losing pitcher. And then 3 other pitchers came in and pitched for the Deming Wildcats. For the Artesia Bulldogs, they get 7 hits, 8 runs off those 7 hits. See you tomorrow. Had 4 singles, 3 doubles, and score 8 runs. I'm trying to get used to my score sheet here. Diego Zamora ends up going 0 for 4, but scores 2 runs. Ethan Ramirez was 0 for 4. Davian Molina was 1 for 3. Jack Byers he was 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Julian Rodriguez was 2 for 4 and had 2 RBIs. Byers had 1 RBI. Nia Estrada with an RBI and 1 for 4. Jesse Armendariz was 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Seth Morris 0 for 2, but had that sacrifice bunt, had the RBI. Frankie Galindo scored a run, went 0 for 4, but got on base twice on errors. And the winning pitcher, Davian Molina, as he pitched 5 strong, coming in relief. Dylan Fisher also pitching 2 strong, and the Artesia Bulldogs win 8-3. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the Carlsbad Cavemen and the Goddard Rockets right here on KSVPTV.com. And then the final game of the day will be the Artesia Bulldogs and the Miramira Patriots at 7 p.m. On behalf of our folks here, Jeffrey Curtis, Bradley Ross, and our camerawoman, Audrey, this is Joby Hodling saying we'll see you tomorrow live at the ballpark.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on KSVP, AM and FM, and KSVPTV.com. Sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting are presented by PVT, Sondy Stockton, and State Farm of Artesia, Artesia Animal Clinic, Central Valley Electric, Devon Energy, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and ENMU Roswell, Hermosa Church of Christ, J.S. Ward & Son, H.F. Sinclair, Smile Expressions, Forest Tire, Crouch Plumbing, Incredible Printing, Cisco Equipment, Bob Reed Pest Control, KFC of Artesia, Maze Lumber, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Big O Tires, Adobe Rose, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Tate Branch of Artesia, Rebel Daughters Barbecue, J&J Home Care, Lois Oliver Real Estate, Faith Baptist Church, Artesia Credit Union, Deans Incorporated, Frost Mortgage, H&R Block, Turpinning & Sons, Kane Electric Supply, Artesia Family Healthcare, Hawker & Sons, La Fonda Restaurant, Western Bank, Guy Chevy, Artesia Ford, Moppin & Brown, Artesia General Hospital, Business Notions, and First National Bank. Thanks for tuning into this special broadcast on KSVP AM and FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.